Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and how can you get your bearings on a map? Find out. Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and come on, it's the new year. If you haven't subscribed already, scroll down and click the red button. It's a great way to help us out. It's free, and you can always change your mind if you don't like what we do. But hey, I'm here to show you some amazing, fun new skills. This month is all about Scouts BSA. Now they have over 100 different merit badges, and one of them is backpacking. And what you need to know is how to do bearings. So Steve showed me how to do some bearings, very easy and very cool, and you can do this with obviously the youngsters as well as the older mob, and it's a really cool thing, and you can do an activity around that as well. So here's how we did it. So what are you going to teach me and everyone else?
I'm going to teach you how to locate yourself by using compass bearings.
Bingo!
So
I've never
compass basics.
Well, I'm guessing that's why I'm holding this map right now, so that's okay. Alright, so what do we need first of all? So what bit of equipment do we need to get this done?
We need the map.
Yep.
And we need a compass.
There we are then, cool.
You could do it with the compass on your phone,
right,
but there are reasons why that's not ideal.
Okay, alright, okay. So what do we need to do first then? What's the first thing that we need to do?
Well, the very first thing you need to do before you start doing this is you need to find out what the magnetic variation is.
Okay, alright.
Because we're going to go from field to map.
Right, okay.
Which means that there's a difference between magnetic north and grid north.
Right.
True north.
Okay.
Now, we can get very technical about this, but basically, on all Ordnance Survey maps, you will find down here, it says what the magnetic variation is at the north points.
Right, okay.
When this map was printed in 2007, so it's quite an old map, so use the current map, not like me. It was 3 degrees 14 minutes. Right, okay. But now it's moved and it's 1 degree 13 minutes. I checked this morning.
Right,
you can check online.
Oh, right, okay.
It's 1 degree 13 minutes. So it's only a degree, so it's not very much at all. Right. If you're watching this in Plymouth, in fact, it's minus about 14 minutes.
Wow.
So it's moved through north, through grid north, and is the other side of it now.
Okay, alright.
And here in 2028 it will move through grid north. It's moving slowly west. So what do we do?
Yes.
So we're standing in a nice exposed space.
Indeed, hence the wind. Apologies.
The first thing we do is orientate the map. I set my compass to north. Yep. On the map, I find the grid line, which are the blue lines that run up and down and left and right all the way across it, and then I just put the compass on the grid line, turn the map till the compass points north, and then the map is showing what I'm looking at. Right, okay. Okay? Yeah. So now what we need to do is pick up 2 landmarks that we can take bearings of. Alright. So the first landmark we're going to find is where there is an obvious structure across the middle of the reservoir. There's a factory over there and a line going across the water. See that? Right, so I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to point it directly at that junction. Right, okay. And I'm going to turn the, turn the compass wheel. Right. Oh, so you're turning, so you're turning the arrow so it's pointing north, isn't it? Yeah. So the compass points north. Right. So the compass arrow points north. Yeah. But the top of the compass, the tip of the compass is pointing at the land. Right, okay. So I'm going to do that, and that's giving me a bearing of 280 degrees. So then what we do is we use the compass. We don't worry about which way anything's pointing. Okay. We just use the compass. Yeah. And we align it back on the grid lines. Right, so it's giving us the angle. Yeah. And I know that here on the map, that's the junction I was looking at. Yeah. So I'm going to align that, and at the same time, I'm going to use this grid line with the straight lines in the compass. Yeah. And align that like that. Okay. And that edge. Hang on. That edge of the compass is giving me the bearing on the map. And
right, okay.
So we are somewhere on that line.
Okay.
Probably on the south side of that line.
Right, okay.
So now I need to find a way of finding where we are on the line.
Right, okay.
So to find where we are on the line,
yeah.
To find where we are on the line, I need something else.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
From here, let's look across that way. So you spin around, and there's a nice big chimney over there, and the corner of the reservoir.
Yeah. Yep, definitely see it, yeah.
So
I'm gonna, so if I remember correctly, so I look at it and point it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm spinning it so that the compass, so the arrow on the compass is pointing to north, yes, in that sense. And that gives me, right, okay. Yep. So if I just, okay, so that's there. And that's right there. 314, I'm saying.
Okay, and we take one away. That's 313.
313.
So we look on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you've got the corner of the reservoir there, and here we can see round things marked, which is that chimney. So then what we do is we sit this back. Where's the grid line? There it is. We sit this back on the grid line, move up.
Yeah.
Line it up. On the grid line and the chimney, and then let's put another line in. So where the grid lines cross, that's where we are.
Oh wow, okay.
And as you can see, that's the top of the quick, just there.
Ah, nice.
And so that's how to take a bearing.
That's brilliant. That is ace, and that's great, especially if you don't have your, because people are now so used to like Google Maps and everything else.
Yeah.
But if you don't have your phone on you, especially if you know you're not in a well like sort of Wi-Fi zone or whatever, at least with this you can pinpoint, as long as you've got a compass and like sort of a map. Easy.
The key thing to this is if you're out in the hills where you may not have phone coverage, and never rely on your phone for navigation in wild country. Always use a map and compass and know how to use it. And this is the skill you need for that.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. That's great. If you enjoyed that video, then give it a like and don't forget to share it around and subscribe. Go on, it's the new year. You might as well start the year with a subscription. Go on, it's free, you can do it. Otherwise, I'll see you again, if I don't get lost, for another one of these. Bye.